It is time to learn 20 things that we missed in the Luna 4 Genshin Impact trailer. I think there's going to be a lot in this video, to be honest. I do. Cat with Blue Hat usually cucks, absolutely. And there is a lot that was missable. It was a very long trailer. So let's start this and take a look. The special program revealed silhouettes of 5 upcoming characters. This one is clearly Varka. Bro is dual-wielding claymores, dude, or at least a claymore and a thick-ass longsword. It's kind of nuts. But the interesting thing is that he's wielding 2 swords. Actually, 3, if you know what I'm saying. And not just any swords, but 2 claymores at the same time, indeed. Yep. Indeed. This is the first character in the game who'll be dual-wielding claymores. Yeah, and the first character to be tri-wielding anything. Pretty impressive. We also got a glimpse of his likely signature weapon in the trailer. Yeah, and that thing looks thick, dude. That thing looks thick. It seems like he won't be using the Wolf's Gravestone for the first No Cry teaser. Thank God. Just don't add this thing to the standard banner and don't make me never get it. Dude, I'm telling you, he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out, and then the second he's out, I'm gonna lose my 50-50. The next 5-star I get on the freaking standard weapon on the standard banner is gonna be the Wolf's Gravestone. I'm calling it right now, dude. I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. This is clearly Nicole, and it looks like her wings will be part of her abilities. God, dude, I hope her wings are just part of her base design permanently out there. That would be amazing. We also see her using them in the trailer. Yeah, she's crystal fly coated to heaven and back. Looking closer, she's not wearing her hat and instead has a halo or circlet on her head.
You were an angel once and a mage now.
I'm asking you to lend us your protection. Indeed. Looks like she will be helping Arlecchino in the All Conquest based on the magical circle under her. I'm telling you right now as well, dude, I've said this time and time again. I think every single time where we've had this kind of golden aura around us, I want you to think back all the way to even Liyue, right? At the end of the Liyue All Conquest on top of the Jade Chamber, when we're channeling our power and we get all this gold energy. I think Nicole has been helping us, or at least the Hexenzirkel has been helping us the entire time. It's a big theory. It's a big stretch. The Leo one's just Geo. I mean, okay, explain it when it happens in Inazuma then, when we're fighting the Raiden Shogun and we're like, my friends are my power, gold aura. Like, you can say it's just Geo and that's fine, but I imagine we're actually getting outside help more often than not. More often than not.
May the angel's blessing
but we'll see. It's just a theory. A game theory. Maybe Nicole will be teleporting us to someplace with her powers. It is quite possible. It is. The one on Varka's left is very likely Lohen. He was mentioned by Varka in the All Conquest.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that Lohen's already left.
Yeah.
That guy's even tougher than I am.
Okay, but can we... Listen, let's just keep it a buck here. I'm gonna be very real. This guy on the left does not look tougher than Varka. I mean, not to be rude. Not to be rude, but this guy looks twinky as fuck, bro. Like, this is Varka's worst nightmare because it's Mika 2.0. Like, there's no way this guy's stronger than Varka. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Lohen's already left. That guy's even tougher than I am.
Tougher doesn't mean stronger. I mean, bro, he probably wasn't saying it physically. I think the context of the conversation was physically, though, right? Maybe not. He was also mentioned by Mika in Soul Blazer's Snowbound Journey event. Oh, interesting. What did he say here? Lohen is the vice captain of the Knights of Favonius' 5th company. Oh. He's a dedicated fighter within this company and is known to be brave for his crazy tactics. At present, Mika is helping Lohen adjust to his new duties in Mondstadt. Oh, so he's in Mondstadt? The ones on Nicole's right are more mysterious. Yeah, this character is confusing me a bit. Now, Liz, I will be entirely real here. This looks like Nahida 2.0, weirdly. This character, I don't want to get my hopes up for, because I'm seeing some weird, like, antenna or horns or something. But the last time we had one of these, it was... We had a Scorpier like leaked to us here, right? And I thought she was going to be this like red and black, dark, fiery demon because of the tail, and she was not. So I'm very curious on what this character is going to end up looking like. One of them could be Linnea, who's mentioned by Anefa and Ino in the past, yeah. For sure.
Ooh, Linnea? I really like her.
Yeah, did she also work with them?
She used to tell us loads of cool stories whenever she got back from one of her trips. When I was a bit older and I learned how to build robots,
Yeah.
I wanted to give her one as a gift. But she never accepted any of them. She said it was the thought that counts and that was enough for her.
So she
But
doesn't
I
like
think it
robots,
was because
maybe?
none of them were her style. So I'm gonna keep making robots until she finds one she likes. I know I'll get there eventually.
Interesting. Okay. Based on Aino's past with her, Linnea could be the taller one on the right. Yeah. She could be the one behind Aino in this scene. Oh, what the fuck? For the Clink Clank Clash event of Luna 1. What the? That is literally just her, dude. Even with the little things coming down here. Wait. Okay, so definitely not Red Demon looking, but certainly... Yeah, because we can see the little bits of hair here. They kind of look like ears. Interesting. Curious what they're going to do with the design, because this just looks like Yamiko, kind of. We'll see. We'll see. The hair design does seem to match with the silhouette. Oh, I fuck with the feather-looking hair here, though. That is kind of cool. That is kind of cool. And the Elfias, true. Elfias are cool.
Linnea is an advisor to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
I heard that she has extensive knowledge in the life sciences. So I wanted to ask her if she has ever met any other autonomous mechanical life forms like myself.
Interesting.
But every time she sees me, she turns around and runs away. Reason, undetermined.
Oh. The shorter one could be Gretel. Gretel? Oh, in the latest event, true. Amber mentioned that Gretel is a new trainee that Jean assigned to her. I guess. Other than these, there's also a sixth reflection with no character on top. Yes, there is. I can't wait for Signora to return, guys. If I had to guess, it's very likely Sandrone that Hoyo's hiding for story reasons. I really struggle to believe this, but Cat cooks so much, I'm willing to lend a bit of prudence to it. I think, as much as I would like Sandrone to be playable as well, I don't know. I feel giving her a whole redesign, basically, because that silhouette does not look like Sandrone. Even though it's just the bottom half, it does not look like it. It actually looks more like Dottore. If you put Dottore on top, he's doing the leg cross thing when he's floating and shit. I don't think Dottore is going to be playable, for the love of God. But I don't know. I just don't see the rest of this. Sandrone had an intro card on Twitter. She will be playable. Yeah. Okay, you sound like the people that are like, Capitano had an in-game file named Playable Capitano version 3.2. He will be playable, and then he fucking died, kind of. So, we'll see. We'll see. This basically confirms my worries for her existence in the future. There's even a scene which shows a broken Polonia. True. At this point, it is clear that Sandrone will very likely not survive in Luna 4. I mean, to be fair, she does go balls to the wall and try to fucking uppercut Dottore from the back. Like, she will probably get curb stomped, to be totally honest. But since her reflection is visible, I'm hoping... Why are we so confident this is her reflection, bro? Why? I don't get that. I don't get that. I like to believe that this is not Sandrone. I don't know why people are so confident that this is. Because it looks like a totally different model. Totally different model. Because the reflection has her skirt. How the fuck can you even tell that? This skirt looks so thin. If this is even the skirt, it looks so thin. It definitely doesn't look like Sandrone's current clothing. Like, at all. This is what I'm saying, though. If you put Dottore there... If you put Dottore up here, it literally is almost a mirror image. And even I don't think it's Dottore. Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I like how the two characters that are closest to Columbina are trying to attack Dottore in this scene. True. I honestly never expected Sandrone to throw hands like this against Dottore. Do we think... Here's my thing. Is there a chance that this is just not the real Sandrone? That she's using Dottore's tricks against him? She can create very lifelike structures like this, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like it'd kind of make sense that she created another Sandrone to be bait. Like clones? Yeah, I feel like she could be using Dottore's own tricks against him, right? Don't know. We also get to see this shot of Traveler with a new outfit. Dude, I've seen a lot of people doom posting this new outfit. I'm gonna keep it up, bro. I fuck with this outfit heavily. I really like the new outfit for male Traveler, for Ether. I think the one for Lumine is also very nice, but I don't know why. I very, very much enjoy Ether's new outfit. I'll be using it, dude. And honestly, with the buffs that they showed in the live stream to Traveler, I think I'll probably use Traveler for a little bit. I really do. The special program reveals more about it, and it seems like the siblings swapped their colors, indeed. What do you think the lore implications of this are going to be, though? Why do you think that they swapped colors and got skins? Because we're going to find out in the story, but I do wonder why. It's likely that this is the outfit the siblings wore when traveling among the stars in their spaceship. Ah, maybe? Bro, imagine we find the spaceship in this patch, we go in and we just open up the wardrobe and we're like, oh my god, great. Finally, a change of clothes after 4 years. That'd be so fucking funny if that's literally the lore behind it, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, we probably will learn more about the spaceship in Luna 4. Sorry, that was very loud. I hit the mic. Oh yeah.
Tibet's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3, just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
Indeed. The 4th moon Sandrone detected must be Dottore's false moon. So I thought it was gonna be Columbina as the Welkin moon, to be honest. But after I thought about it for a bit, and even during the live stream, I did also come to the same conclusion that it is quite likely just going to be Dottore's false moon that he unveils when he rips the firmament apart.
Right now,
oh god.
Doctor's #1 priority. He even said if he can only get his hands on 2 of them, he'll create a 3rd one himself.
Yup. After Columbina entered the moon gate, Dottore must have created the missing moon to replace her.
The Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy field.
Each field is slowly growing.
That looks
swallowing up
insane,
more of the surrounding
dude.
area in the process, and the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably trying to swallow Nodcry whole.
Do you think he's trying to swallow Nodcry, or do you think what other people's theories were about Nodcry being made of moon fragments? Do you think he's trying to, like, absorb the fragments of the moon from Nodcry, or at least the Kuvaki energy, to use in his own false moon? I feel like that could be quite likely as well, but I don't know. We know that Nodcry was created from a fallen moon. Yeah, okay, maybe this is where this is going. So it looks like Dottore is using the entire region of Nodcry, yeah, to create his missing 3rd moon within it. Yeah, okay, never mind. That's exactly what I said.
It's watching us. That's not an animal's gaze.
There's a lot of fallen people with animals near them in this scene. True.
Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us!
Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Is Dottore changing everyone in Nodcry into animals or monsters?
The world is informed of the arrival of their new god.
This looks like Dottore's research center further north in Nodcry. Are we actually going to get to see this shit, dude? Because this would be incredible. This looks like it could be where the boss arena forms from, actually. This device has similar colors as the energy fields we saw in other scenes. It does. It's also got the weird, like, infinity symbol, kind of, which is cool. Perhaps it is collecting all the Kuvaki from his energy fields in Nodcry. And it's how he will create the missing 3rd moon for his plans. This is the first time we're seeing the physical silhouettes of all 3 moons. Dude, this looks fucking awesome, by the way. Holy shit. This really does look so cool. It reminds me of Destiny. The farthest and biggest moon is very likely to be the Eternal Moon. The center one could be the Frost Moon. And the one closest and smallest is very likely the Iridescent Moon. Columbina's burst shows the 3 moons as well. Oh, so cool. Does this mean she will receive the blessing and powers of all 3 moons? Just like Cat with Blue Hat said in one of their last videos. I think that could be true. Indeed. This is also... Yep, exactly. She's going to become the 4th moon of Teyvat, the Welkin moon. I also recommend watching Cat with Blue Hat's theory about it, by the way. It should be their most viewed video ever, because I deadass think that they spoiled the entire plot of Luna 4. This scene is definitely from the next world quest of Reed Miller's treasure. Dude, this looks so cool as well. I'm excited to learn more about Reed Miller. So far, we've collected 3 out of the 5 proofs of the cognoscenti needed to find his legendary treasure. Maybe we'll collect the remaining 2 and finally get the great treasure in Luna 4.
The experiment begins.
Question here. Looks like he can now open the full sky with his new godlike powers. Do we think there is any chance that my cope theory from a month or two ago, maybe even 3, could be true? And that cope theory was that the missing shade, right? The missing shade has a new master. Do we think there is a chance that he has gone so far as to fool the goddamn shades, and that the way that he got these powers,
The experiment.
because if we look at even the fucking resemblance of stuff on his mask and on the poster of everything, it looks very much like the portals from the goddamn beginning of the game, dude. I don't know. It was very much a cope theory. It was. I like to think there is another person who is not going to be this obvious, but I do think it'd be interesting. He ate her. That would also be kind of funny, right? He pulled a Rite here. Because, like, he does this shit with ease. He does that shit with ease. It's crazy how he just needs the tip of his finger to do something like this. Yeah. Whereas Marwika had to use all of her and Natlan's powers just to open a small section in a few seconds. Exactly, dude. That's why I'm like, it really shows how powerful a higher level god is compared to an Archon. Yeah, it is crazy. But then again, he's emulating one of the 3 moons, so it's still not his full potential. You can imagine just how powerful Nibelung must have been to create the 3 moons. Can we get it back? By the way, I also want to make this very clear, guys. Listen, the reason I also think he could have gotten Asmodee. Let me show you something real quick. Let me just show you something. Asmodee. I want to see if I can get a good enough image to kind of explain this. So this one will do. This one will do. Although it's really not the best. This is harder than I expected it to be, to just find a good image of Asmodee, to be honest. This one works. Open image in new tab. I'm gonna show you guys this real quick, right? I'll use my normal camera for this just to show you. You notice how one of her arms is corrupted with corrupted data here? Yeah. And then we go back to the Dottore scene here.
Really built that.
We go back to the Dottore scene.
Your actions. I am growing weary of your stubborn resistance.
Hold on. Okay, wait. I'm actually on... This is embarrassing. I'm on the wrong video. It's this one. We go back here. And what is going on with Dottore's arm? Dottore's arm is suddenly corrupted with data. So unless they've just done very similar things, but I feel like there's got to be a reason, dude, why he suddenly resembles this motherfucker a lot. It looks more like Irminsul markings, for sure. But we could agree that it looks like data corrupted his body, right? It does not look corrupted, though. Compared to skin, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's corrupted data. I'm saying his arm looks to be created from data at that point. I'm not saying it's corrupted like the fucking, like the Shades was. But what I'm saying is there's a lot of resemblances to her. What I'm saying is when Ryandotter ate Niberius, what happened? She retained her physical form with the looks of Niberius as well. Correct? Why could that not necessarily be the case for Dottore here too? I don't know. It's a cope theory, but I think it holds some value. It doesn't look corrupted. I am not going to repeat myself for a 5th time, brother. You might have a delay. That's fine. That could be the real frost moon that orbits the planet of Teyvat. True. True. Or perhaps it is the false moon that Dottore created for his experiment. The universe also doesn't look as red as it looked in Skirk's teaser. That is also very true. It doesn't. It doesn't look like the abyss is... It kind of looks like the moon that he's built has kind of purified that section of the galaxy or of the solar system from the abyss. Weirdly. I don't know how he would have done that. But it is a very good point, because everywhere we've seen through the false firmament has been corrupted with abyss. It has. There's no way he's that strong, right? Maybe. I don't know. It's very interesting. Very interesting. The fight with Dottore takes place on a giant hand. Who does it belong to? I'm gonna take a guess here and say him. I think it's probably Dottore's creation, at least. I can't imagine it being anything else, right? There is also, though, if you look here, there is something else up here that I can't fully make out. That looks like it could be maybe some corruption. Maybe it's the tear in the sky that just looks weird from this angle. Probably just the tear in the sky, to be fair. Yeah, probably just the tear in the sky. It is one of his creations, or does it belong to the heavenly principles or Nibelung? I doubt it. It's possible. It is possible. But I think Dottore is a smart man, dude. He's one of the smartest people in this entire game. I think he had the potential to just create this. I do.
If this continues, the whole of Teyvat will be in trouble. Not just not crying.
I've disagreed with such statements in the past, but this time I fully agree. Yeah, me too. Me too. The stakes are real now, dude. What he's done needs intervention from the Four Shades and Heavenly Principles themselves.
Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment.
There's no way the Heavenly Principles will stay asleep after Dottore's actions. I just want to... Dude, okay, listen. You can say that. People can think that. We all thought the same goddamn thing after a literal throne got destroyed. Bro, they sleeping through this shit. Their alarm clock does not fucking work. They ain't waking up. They ain't. People can get that. They're not waking up. They're not. They're not. It's not gonna happen.
This year's Grand Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards...
I think they wake up when we ascend the throne. Genuinely. I think we will end up being the Fanes. I think we will end up being the androgynous one. And I think waking up is when we ascend. That's my theory. I don't think there's any chance the actual Heavenly Principles wake up before we get to the end game and ascend the throne. Genuinely, I don't.
Moon.
See it.
Legend has it she used to live on the moon. So if it were ever in danger, I'm sure she wouldn't just stand by and watch.
2 of the 3 moons are already destroyed, and the corpse of the last one hangs in the sky. Realistically, I'm not sure what Yao Yao expects Zibai to protect when there's nothing left. She's a kid, bro. She's a kid. God damn it. Maybe she expects Zibai to assist us in fighting Dottore. Or maybe she's just horsing around, you know? No? Okay.
It was wonderful indeed to have brought us all together.
I cannot wait to see Nouvelle and Zhongli's interactions. Oh, true! That's gonna be goated, dude. That's gonna be so funny. Dude, look at it. Whoa. 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 What's going on with the hand here, buddy? What's going on with this? Why you got that there? That's interesting. Why it looking like that? That's a cool detail. It's very pretty. It very much stands out a hell of a lot more now with the glove. This chariot could be a reference to the silver chariot the 3 Moon Sisters rode in the past.
The world outside is changing. Perhaps it is wrong for your fate to become too entangled with the fate of any one world.
So it looks like this lantern rite happens after we dealt with Dottore. I guess. So Zhongli definitely knows about Columbina becoming the Welcome Moon.
On Lantern Rite, the moon shall go dark.
Yeah. It is called Zhanzhu, the Moon Devourer phenomenon. A dark circle slowly grows on the moon, eventually covering it. So an eclipse, possibly. Or maybe this is Dottore doing one of his little fucking nod cry ZZZ contamination zones or whatever they're called on there. The scroll in front of Zhongli shows Zhanzhu as a toad. It's H-Dahar. Frog. It looks like Zibai is the one who has always dealt with this phenomenon in the past. Oh my god. Oh, that shit's good, dude. There is so much that could happen in this quest that's going to be coming out in a couple of weeks, dude. So much that could happen. I am very excited to be able to see how it's all going to unfold. I really like my stupid ass theory of Zhongli, Dottore, kind of corroborating with the shades, or at least Shade Asmodee, you know? I think it could be fun, bro. I think it could be fun.